Dead. No doubt about it.
Looks like bother to me. I just wanted to look around a little.
Poor old sod.
Please tell me again where we are going.
I found a letter from the Prince Consort among Lucy Thorne's research, marked with the same insignia as your key, dated 1847.
1847.
The same year the Prince began renovations to Buckingham Palace.
You think he added a vault for the shroud?
And since there is no map of the palace with the room marked Secret Vault...
Your Highness, may I present Miss Evie Fry. Miss Fry, Maharaja Duleep Singh.
A pleasure, Your Highness.
My friend, the plans you asked for have been removed.
Removed? By whom?
Crawford Starrick, or someone employed by him. Yes, I thought you might recognize the name. I know where they are, but it is heavily guarded.
That part will not be a problem.
I thought not.
We're going to need a plan.
I can provide a distraction for the guards while you find a safe way inside.
Oh. Really?
For you, Evie? Certainly.
Well, once I'm inside, I'll find someone who knows where the papers are stored.
And we will meet back on the train.
Be careful.
See you can get away! I'll be the death of you! You'll have to do better!
That's not them.
The rock girl is here! Intruder! Intruder!
What's the plan?
When you give the signal, I'll draw the guards into a fight and then use a smoke bomb to get away.
And I'll take advantage of the confusion. Ready?
Absolutely.
Nicole! She's an intruder!
Catch me at your peril.
That's quite enough of that!
That's enough of your impertinence!
I'll shut your mouth right quick.
Get her! Take her down! I'll eat your eyes!
What are you guarding? Show me.
Are you asking for a thrashing?
You're clearly asking to lose some teeth!
I'm coming over there!
Don't let her win this fight! You cannot defeat...
I want her bleeding and broken. I'll teach you some manners. Thrash her severely or eat your eyes. I'll bleed you dry. You again.
Nothing here.
Whoever's out there is going to rue the day they met me.
No. Looks like I'll have to ask someone where the plans are.
Wait! There she is! Mustn't have.
Really fucking bad, isn't it?
I swear, miss, I don't know where they've taken him.
Taken who?
The man dressed like you. The guards dragged him off.
Henry? The plans you stole, where are they?
I don't know anything about that.
The plans. The mission. You're some of Clara's children.
They took Mr. Henry. We couldn't stop them.
I bit one of them good, though.
They dragged him off in a red carriage.
They won't get far, though. One wheel looked like it was about ready to fall off. You can see the cart tracks. It looks so wobbly-like.
There you are. That cart's been run off the road. They must be driving quickly.
Won't budge.
Raise our voices, lads, and make sure you get your money's worth. Give us a kiss.
Come on! Yeah! Come on! They're knocking people over, too. And destruction of public property. I must be on the right track. That's it. Slowly.
Come on, you silly man.
That's dangerous! Slow down!
Come on. Move in! Faster! Slow down. Move it!
That's a good girl.
Yeah!
Get that thing down! Slacken the pace!
That must be the carriage. Found you. Now to find Henry.
Watch it, lady! Look at his hand. At a shilling a pound, he's a great... Just any old chickens, sir. Newly fattened chickens. Better.
I don't know anything about the carriage, but there's been some strange happenings around here today. All kinds of unsavory types wandering around, armed to the teeth. I don't like it one bit.
You're not getting out of here alive!
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I saw them dragging someone out of the carriage after the wheel fell off. They said he'd hit his head.
Alert! Oh, we have a visitor!
Yes, they pulled someone out of that carriage. Dead drunk he was. They carried him into the church.
What's she doing here?
I could have sworn I'd locked this gate. This is supposed to be locked. Bloody urchins opened it again, no doubt.
Is he coming around?
Henry.
I don't know. We knocked him around pretty good. I'd be surprised if it took a while.
I've got her! Ready, fire! I need help in fighting this woman!
Evie, they sent someone to move the architectural plans. Do you have them?
Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Let's go.
What about the plans?
The plans are lost. Just concentrate on escaping, please.
I can stay clear on.
Gunman on the rooftop.
Please, I don't want to die. Please, no. I surrender. Just let me.
I'll eat your eyes!
He's lost the humanity.
Any goings on?
I've been seeing adverts for this show.
Get Miss Nightingale to look at that. I must find the vault before Starrick secures the shroud.
We'll talk to the Maharaja again.
I will talk to the Maharaja. You will get your head looked at.
I'm sorry my capture hasn't done your plans.
You'd be safer on the train.
Even if you find the vault, you can't just walk into Buckingham Palace alone.
I won't be alone. I'll see you back at the train, Mr. Green.
Frank. I promise you. Yeah, I know Cat. Still keeping well, miss?
Good day.
Good on ya.
What else can we do?
It's complicated.
Doesn't have to be. Can't see the latest sails.
You're driving like a maniac!
Come on! Faster! Come on! Easy now. Come on! Move it! Come on! Ha! Faster! Move it! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Faster! Come on! Move it! Come on! Faster! Come on! Come on! Faster!
I'll show you how to steer straight.
Slow down. Come on! You'll be singing a different tune once I'm through with you. You can do better. I'll enjoy carving you. think I'll take to father. I'm sorry.
Blind luck me shy. Give in to temptation.
All right, B. Who are you and what's your game?
Everything you need. My best customer, you are.
Get the bastard!
Fetch him out! Sorry, just my luck. Think you can escape me?
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli. Now, Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
Or be dead.
Should have just stayed at home. I don't need to deal with this sort of treatment.
Sir, what we
And so the Russians thought they had us cut off from our own lines. Now, a lesser commander.
Well,
would
if
have
it
thrown
isn't
his
my
hands up
dear
and
old
surrendered.
chum, Mr. Disraeli.
Mediocre one.
Now, Prime
Gallantly
Minister,
thrown
which
his
of your
own
friends
soldiers
is about to stab you in the back?
upon the Russian guns.
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free.
If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir.
This is so like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power.
By God, Disraeli, you are a fool.
Oh, yes.
I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck.
No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny. Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts.
How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations? I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
Oh, blimey!
B, I presume.
Lloyd! You're embarrassing me.
Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just a job, sir! Some old bloke paid me to...
Smug bastard.
Yappy bastard! Shite! Shite! You really shouldn't have said that! You're fucking dead!
Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
I never got his name. Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Whose ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
I've heard of these rows before, but I never thought they'd be so bad. Why would they hurt me? I haven't done anything. No, please, get me out of this. Oh, this is awful. Someone help! How am I supposed to get out of this? What have I done to deserve this? Why this? I only wanted to go about my day. Can anyone help? Please? No. What? On my way! Shit! You're as good as dead!
I'll get you for that!
You have my help! You'll pay for that!
Ah, Jacob. How you doing?
You've done it now, boy!
So much for the house call. I'll have to find a way into that carriage.
What's the meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard, Jacob Fry.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where did he come from?
Time to snap That's right, boy. Need to be eaten. Leaving. Stamp your name across his face!
Get away! You scared? Don't let him breathe! I'll enjoy it! You'll regret that!
I'll gut you like a fish!
See here! What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency.
Hey! Get back here with that Prime Minister!
Yeah!
Get a hell! Stop him! The edge is nigh!
Slow down. I'll rip your tongue out. Coming through!
Everyone all right?
We seem to have come through unscathed. You have our thanks, Mr. Fry.
It was Gladstone. I bet my life on it. This is perfectly in keeping with his distinct lack of character. Show yourself, Gladstone! Show yourself, you feckless muck snipe!
Well, he's hardly going to be in the van with a cudgel, is he?
Damn Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large mustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Fry.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Wonderful. As it happens, I've been eager to tour the Devil's Acre. If you were to escort me, I'd be happy to assist you in your inquiry.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Fry! Oh! Oh! Oh!
What was that?
Not enough. You must prove it here.
Oh, come off it.
You know it's true. Court won't believe it. Their evidence.
Madam,
Mr. Fry.
ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Oh, come on. My mother won't be in for hours.
Believe me.
That's yours, if you can get those chaps over there to follow me.
Right you are, sir. Blimey! Look! It's Squire Bancroft!
Best lead them astray before they tear me to shreds.
Mr. Bancroft! Mr. Bancroft! What's coming up next for the Prince of Wales?
Will you be performing Mr. Robertson's new work?
Who will you be playing?
Where did he come from?
Neatly done, young man. Dizzy ought to keep you on to deal with the Liberals. Now, a drive is in order, I think.
There! In the cart! It's the Prime Minister's wife!
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Fry.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Let us avoid these vultures!
Easy! Down, you animal! No more! Please!
Atta girl. Doing fine, girl.
We can still see you, my son.
Oh, what a rough place. Give me your arm, Mr. Fry. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Is your dog quite all right?
Oh, Desmond's fine. He's just not over fond of strangers. Or cats.
All you wasps have got to die! You won't sting me no more! I'll squish you! Squish every last one of you! You think you can still... Yeah! Yeah!
Trimming the edge. It's what I do until the sun goes down. Now they want revenge. They're looking to trim me, but I won't let them. We conquered your kind long ago!
You don't even know! It could be any one of us! It can take on any shape it wants! Can't you...
I know a dead body when I see one.
They've gone up! Do you see him?
What happened here?
Do you think they died?
Don't like this one bit.
That's what the bugger was
There's
that. I see it!
Well done, Mr. Fry. Have you considered taking employment as a parliamentary
I
whip?
thought that was the Eucharist.
Strange man he is.
I'm so sorry. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
Someone must be looking for him.
Mrs. Disraeli?
We should let the coppers settle this. I could hide better than that.
Goodness, someone's been killed. Ah!
murderer! Over there!
Oh, Mr.
That's a
Fry.
criminal
Look at
element,
those
that is.
two.
Game of the lower classes he's
Yes, they seem to be,
I've been married
world
twice,
is he
Mr.
doing?
Fry. I'm fully aware of what they're doing. God bless them. What sort of meat is that man selling?
best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful? Is it rat?
I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present company, but another name for it is Bow Wow Mutton. Here we are, the old one-ton pub. Best beer in the Devil's Acre.
So this is a pint, is it? Remarkable.
Nice doggy.
No! Quiet! Bad dog!
Good boy, Desmond. Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Fry, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better get you home.
Right you are, Mr. Fry. Come along, Desmond.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the dog walker.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret.
Travelling show in France. You'd have hot food.
Give him a good cleaving!
Rip your tongue out!
Watch him! He's a feisty one! You'll regret that!
Walk on, girl.
Well, I must thank you for a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Fry.
No, thank you, madam. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you seek. Tiresome man. Always blathering on about his military adventures.
Do you know where I might find him for a private conversation?
I do indeed. He's in town now, as it happens, campaigning against the Corrupt Practices Bill. Perhaps you could catch him in the Palace of Westminster. Oh, do be careful. The government could ill afford another scandal.
I assure you, I'll be very discreet.
Whoa there!
Your stop, madam.
My stop. How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Fry. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy. Oh, yes.